Hello everybody. This is probably one of the hardest videos that I've had to make in the whole time I've been on YouTube. The problem, the experience, the trauma has totally took me to the brink of suicide. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be the last video that I ever make, but the way I feel right now is I don't want to be here anymore. I know deep down that it's probably going to be the selfish way out, because I'm leaving my loved ones behind, I'm leaving my dogs, I'm leaving my friends. But put yourself in my shoes. For the last 6 years, paedophile, rapist, called all the names under the sun. And it's the hardest video that I've had to make. As I make this video, I do contemplate taking my own life, because I just feel like there's nothing to live for anymore. And the thing is, guys, I don't want sympathy. I don't want sympathy. I don't want people to say, "Oh, Derek, please don't do this." But when you live a life of my shoes for the last 6 years, there's no more I can take. I've not left my house for about 2 months. I feel judged. I feel like people are calling me a paedophile. I feel like people are judging me and thinking that I'm wrong. When I go on Facebook, I portray to be this happy, nice, big, strong guy, but really I'm weak, I'm vulnerable, and it's hard. It's really hard. Like I say, I don't want anybody's sympathy on this video, because until you're in my shoes and you go through what I go, you'll never understand. I don't sleep properly, I'm on medication, I'm diagnosed with bipolar, PTSD, and I know a lot of people judge that, but hopefully one day when I'm not here, people will understand the pain, the hurt, and the embarrassment that I've been going through for the last 6 years. I know I've got a lot of people out there that support me, and I know that I've got a lot of people that wish me well, but to be called those names, the worst name you could ever be called as a man. And you've got to remember, guys, I've had my bare knuckle career fighting taken from me. I mean, in 2024, I was pending to fight Rob Cunningham just before Brett May did, and that got sabotaged by certain individuals putting the spoke in and not want me on the show because I was a sex offender. I've never been a sex offender. When you know me, I'm a gentleman. Yeah, I've got my faults, I've got a temper, but I don't want to mention these names to the people because I don't want to give them the publicity, but we all know who they are. A lot of people built names off the back of my YouTube channel, and it all stemmed in 2021 with me and that fight that went viral on YouTube and the Sun newspaper. And
yeah. Yo, my mum's at son, come home now. I'm that mum, can't till the sun's down.
I just can't take it anymore. It's so hard. The reason why I'm not crying is because I've kind of made my mind up a little bit. I've hit the drink. I've went back under opiates just to get through the day. And I pray to God that I wish this on nobody else, because I'm sad, I'm crying, I'm upset. I haven't left the house for 2 months, and I have to tell this story because I know my mum and dad won't be pleased, my family won't be pleased, but they'll never ever ever walk in my shoes to know that I've been through. And if I do decide to take my own life, and I do decide to end things, there's a lot of people that I don't want to feel guilty, because you know what, guys, you've been the best support that I could ever have. A lot of people have backed me, but a lot of people have also spread vicious rumours against me that have stuck like mud today. Okay? It's hard, and I'm trying to hold back tears now, because the things these people done to me had me falsely arrested in the Philippines by sending false information saying that I was a paedophile. And the thing is, guys, with the Philippines, they don't go by hearsay, they go by what they're sent in. I think the Philippines traumatised me so much that in a way it made me stronger. But there's many people in the Philippines detention centre that'll never ever recover, they'll never ever get out. And I was one of them. If my family didn't fight for me and didn't get me out of there and clear my name, I wouldn't have got out. I can remember when I was arrested in the Philippines, and I was arrested for being a convicted sex offender. I didn't know at the time, but they had me holding a board up saying Decca sex offender. But this was all due to the trolls. I won't mention the names, but this was all due to the trolls sending over false documents. And if you could look at the document, if you go back to the Philippines BQ10, the document said Derek George Heggie, Derek Gordon Heggie. It was so fake, saying that I'd committed rapes in 2019 and 2018, and from a realistic point of view, I'd have been in prison, I'd have been jailed. These trolls had me arrested and remanded on a false car offence as well. The reason why I'm talking so slow is because it's upsetting, and I'm trying not to cry. There's 15 prizes of £100,000 when you play 2 or more lines online. Lotto from the National. It's been the hardest time of my life. Join Professor Susanna Lipscomb as she investigates the death of and I know my parents won't be happy about this, but I have to do it because if I decide to take the easy route, I want people to know the truth. In 2006, I slapped a woman's bottom and I propositioned her for sex. What people don't know about the story is I knew this woman. She was 22, same as myself, and I slapped her bum and propositioned her for sex in the gym. The only problem was it was a boyfriend that got to make a complaint, and that sexual touching has stayed with me for the rest of my life. I just don't want anyone else to go through what I will go through, okay? And I hope and I pray that to all you good people, you live a very happy life. It has been so hard for me because I'm at the end of my tether. I'm on the verge. But to all those people that supported me, I don't want you to feel guilty. But the people that destroyed me, I want them to live with this for the rest of their life. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. I'm not a bad man. But these people online, your humbles, you know who they are. I don't want to mention certain names because I know that my mum's windows will get put through. Karma will get them. Karma will get them people. But I just want people to know before I go, I'm not a sexual deviant and I'm not a sexual predator. I'm a man that's tried to succeed in the bare knuckle fighting career. I had a very, very successful career in movies, and that successful career got taken away from me because the trolls rang, harassed and badgered the company, and in the end the talent agency got rid of me. But this is all I want to say, people. You all know the truth, bar some. And just please pray for me. And hopefully I can be here to tell my story. But at the moment, I'm not feeling it. And like I say, I know my whole family won't be happy with this. I don't care, because it's time that I got my story out. I was offered to go on Teddy podcasts. I was offered to go on Teddy Stone's podcast to talk about it, but it's so delicate. It's very, very hard to do. But I love you all, and thank you for the support. I just hope people know that I'm not a sex offender, I'm not a rapist, and I'm not somebody that would harm a woman. I love you all, guys. God bless, and try to never give up in life. But I would never ever wish this on my worst enemy. God bless.